Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is Biology Set 1. Question number 1. Ordinary table salt is sodium chloride. What is baking soda? Option A. Potassium chloride. Option B. Potassium carbonate. Option C. Potassium hydroxide. Option D. Sodium bicarbonate. The correct answer is Option D. Sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, commonly known as baking soda, is a chemical compound with the formula NaCO3. It is a salt composed of a sodium cation and a bicarbonate anion. Sodium bicarbonate is a white solid that is crystalline, but often appears as a fine powder. Question number 2. Ozone hole refers to Option A. Hole in ozone layer. Option B. Decrease in the ozone layer in troposphere. Option C. Decrease in thickness of ozone layer in stratosphere. Option D. Increase in the thickness of ozone layer in troposphere. The correct answer is Option C. Decrease in thickness of ozone layer in stratosphere, chlorofluorocarbons and ozone. Many people have heard that the ozone hole is caused by chemicals called CFCs, short for chlorofluorocarbons. CFCs escape into the atmosphere from refrigeration and propellant devices and processes. In the lower atmosphere, they are so stable that they persist for years, even decades. Question number 3. Pine, fir, spruce, cedar, larch and cypress are the famous timber-yielding plants, of which several also occur widely in the hilly regions of India. All these belong to Option A. Angiosperms. Option B. Gymnosperms. Option C. Monocotyledons. Option D. Dicotyledons. The correct answer is Option B. Gymnosperms. The gymnosperms, also known as Acrogymnospermae, are a group of seed-producing plants that includes conifers, cycads, ginkgo, and neophytes. The term gymnosperm comes from the Greek composite word gamma upsilon mu nu sigma pi epsilon rho mu omicron sigma, meaning naked seeds. The name is based on the unenclosed condition of their seeds. Question number 4. Pollination is best defined as Option A. Transfer of pollen from anther to stigma. Option B. Germination of pollen grains. Option C. Growth of pollen tube in ovule. Option D. Visiting flowers by insects. The correct answer is Option A. Transfer of pollen from anther to stigma. Pollination is the transfer of pollen from a male part of a plant to a female part of a plant, later enabling fertilization and the production of seeds, most often by an animal or by wind. Question number 5. Plants receive their nutrients mainly from Option A. Chlorophyll. Option B. Atmosphere. Option C. Light. Option D. Soil. The correct answer is Option D. Soil. Plants obtain carbon from the environment, which is needed to manufacture food and materials for growth, and they return carbon compounds back to the soil and to the atmosphere. Question number 6. Movement of cell against concentration gradient is called Option A. Osmosis. Option B. Active transport. Option C. Diffusion. Option D. Passive transport. The correct answer is Option B. Active transport. Active transport. This is the only transport method that can move species against their concentration gradient, from low to high concentration. Facilitated diffusion only moves species down their concentration gradient from high to low concentration. Question number 7. One of the following is not a function of bones. Option A. Place for muscle attachment. Option B. Protection of vital organs. Option C. Secretion of hormones for calcium regulation in blood and bones. Option D. Production of blood corpuscles. The correct answer is Option C. Secretion of hormones for calcium regulation in blood and bones. Question number 8. Out of 900 reported species of living gymnosperms, conifers are represented by about 500 species. About 250,000 species of angiosperms, flowering plants, have also been reported in the world. The vast and dominant woodlands in Europe, Asia, North America and mountains such as Himalayas are wooded with. Option A. All gymnosperms, except conifers. Option B. Only angiosperms. Option C. Only conifers. Option D. Angiosperms and all gymnosperms except conifers. The correct answer is Option C. Only conifers. The pinophyta, also known as coniferophyta or coniferae, or commonly as conifers, are a division of vascular land plants containing a single extant class, Pinopsida. They are gymnosperms, cone-bearing seed plants. All extant conifers are perennial woody plants with secondary growth. Question number 9. Plants absorb dissolved nitrates from soil and convert them into Option A. Free nitrogen. Option B. Urea. Option C. Ammonia. Option D. Proteins. The correct answer is Option A. Free nitrogen. Plants absorb dissolved nitrates from soil and convert them into free nitrogen. Free nitrogen is simply molecular nitrogen, N2. Nitrogen, in its molecular form, consists of two nitrogen atoms bound together with a triple bond. Because it is very stable, N2 is typically non-reactive, and takes a lot of energy to break them apart. Question number 10. Plants synthesis protein from Option A. Starch. Option B. Sugar. Option C. Amino acids. Option D. Fatty acids. The correct answer is Option C. Amino acids. The amino acids are essential components of peptides and proteins. 20 important amino acids are crucial for life as they contain peptides and proteins and are known to be the building blocks for all living things on Earth. They are used for a protein synthesis. The amino acids are controlled by genetics. Question number 11. Most fish do not sink in water because of the presence of swim bladder air sacs air in spongy bonds. Option A. 1 and 2 are correct. Option B. 2 and 3 are correct. Option C. 3 and 4 are correct. Option D. 2, 3 and 4 are correct. The correct answer is Option A. 1 and 2 are correct. Question number 12. Photosynthesis generally takes place in which parts of the plant? Option A. Leaf and other chloroplast-bearing parts. Option B. Stem and leaf. Option C. Roots and chloroplast-bearing parts. Option D. Bark and leaf. The correct answer is Option A. Leaf and other chloroplast-bearing parts. Photosynthesis can take place in leaves, stem, green part of plant which containing chlorophyll. Question number 13. Prokaryotic cells lack. Option A. Nucleus. Option B. Nuclear membrane. Option C. Membrane bound by organelles. Option D. All of these. The correct answer is option D. All of these. Prokaryotes lack a defined nucleus, which is where DNA and RNA are stored in eukaryotic cells, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, and so on. In addition to the lack of organelles, prokaryotic cells also lack a cytoskeleton. Question number 14. Plant development is influenced by option A. Quality of light only. Option B. Quality and quantity of light. Option C. Quality and duration of light. Option D. Quality, quantity and duration of light. The correct answer is option D. Quality, quantity and duration of light. Question number 15. Most highly intelligent mammals are option A. Whales. Option B. Dolphins. Option C. Elephants. Option D. Kangaroos. The correct answer is option B. Dolphins. Question number 16. Process of cell division can take place by option A. Heterosis. Option B. Fusion. Option C. Mitosis. Option D. None of these. The correct answer is option C. Mitosis. Mitosis is a process of nuclear division in eukaryotic cells that occurs when a parent cell divides to produce two identical daughter cells. During cell division, mitosis refers specifically to the separation of the duplicated genetic material carried in the nucleus. Question number 17. Photo-oxidation is option A. Photorespiration. Option B. Photolysis. Option C. Light and oxygen-induced breakdown. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Photo-oxidation is the degradation of a polymer surface in the presence of oxygen or ozone. The effect is facilitated by radiant energy such as UV or artificial light. This process is the most significant factor in weathering of polymers. Question number 18. Plants absorb most part of water needed by them through their option A. Embryonic zone. Option B. Growing point. Option C. Root hairs. Option D. Zone of elongation. The correct answer is option C. Root hairs. The function of root hairs is to collect water and mineral nutrients present in the soil and take this solution up through the roots to the rest of the plant. As root hair cells do not carry out photosynthesis, they do not contain chloroplasts. Question number 19. Photosynthesis takes place faster in option A. Yellow light. Option B. White light. Option C. Red light. Option D. Darkness. The correct answer is option B. White light. As far as the rate of photosynthesis is concerned, it is fastest in white light, making the rate of photosynthesis maximum. After white, we have violet light, where photosynthesis occurs to a higher extent as it has the shortest wavelength, hence has the max energy. Question number 20. Nucleus, the genetic material containing rounded body in each cell, was first discovered in 1831 by option A. Robert Hooke. Option B. Robert Brown. Option C. Rudolf Virchow. Option D. Theodore Schwann. The correct answer is option B. Robert Brown. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.